That's your good energy for the day to you today. My name is Selena, and
This is Albert. Living on Purpose 333.
Yes.
Find and seek your truth. Speak it and share it. And that's exactly what we're doing here today.
I'm Saving Us, and today we're going to do a video on a recently vegan asking questions to a nice little OG vegan. So
Yes.
we're going to get started, give you guys a little bit of tips if you're curious on transitioning into a more plant-based diet.
Yes. So as of recently, I've transitioned to vegan. I don't want to say I'm 100% there because I'd be lying to myself. Selena has helped me a lot with doing this transition. So pretty much these are some of the questions that I have asked her. I think the thing about going vegan, many people has myths and reasons. Ultimately, it's just limiting beliefs as to why.
All this fluff they add to why they can't do something.
Exactly.
When they know, I feel like throughout my health journey, I'm very active on Instagram and posting what I eat and what I do, and everybody is curious. They're like, what does this do? Why do you eat that? That looks good. That's vegan, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it shows that people have a connection and curiosity to health, because this is our roots, is to be natural and to be healthy and not to be so caught up in like processed eating, fast food, all of these things that literally make us heavy and take from our energy.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's why we're here to deliver the information that you need so you can also make this transition. So the first questions would be, what are the essential items? You know, if you're looking to transition to vegan, obviously you gotta leave behind some of the things that you're accustomed to eating.
Yeah.
What are some of the essentials that people need to buy or shop for in order to make this transition? Okay,
so I'm gonna give you guys 10 essential things that if you're going grocery shopping, you should definitely buy this. And this is for plant-based alkaline eating. So this is the most electric and natural way of just like wholesomely feeding your body. So the first thing is greens. You always want to incorporate leafy greens into your diet, because this is going to give you iron, it's going to give you energy, it's going to give you protein and a lot of amino acids that you can get from meat. So you can also get them from leafy greens, and it's just overall a lot of nutrients and vitamins for your body. Second thing is fruit. I eat probably 60% fruit in my diet right now. I suggest fruit being the first thing that you eat in the morning, because when you're sleeping, your body is going through detox and it's allowing the digestive system to stop working and all of your other systems to start working. So when you start your day with fruit is the easiest thing to digest and the best thing for your cells and the best thing to give you fuel and energy. So I definitely think fruit should be a majority thing in your cart. And one thing I wrote is frozen bananas, because I drink a lot of smoothies and frozen bananas are such a good base because it makes it all creamy and sweet and good. The third thing is grains. I don't really suggest a lot of wheat and gluten in diets, because gluten is heavy and it is a starch and it is very like strong in your body. It's not easy to digest. So the main thing that I push is quinoa. The fourth thing would be beans. Beans are good source of protein, good thing to fill you up. Chickpeas are my personal favorite. There's also a lot of snacks that are out there, because as a vegan, you're going to be on the go. You're not going to really want to stop to get fast food and things like that. So I suggest things like nuts, Lara bars, chips and hummus, things like that, salsa, guac, little dippy dip stuff, you know. Also water is a really important thing, because a lot of people don't realize how toxic most waters can be, and that a lot of water has added things in it. So you need to be very open your eyes to water, educate yourself on water, seek the most simple water. So like I like spring water that's naturally sourced with nothing added, or I like alkaline water. And I try to stay away from plastic, but I understand that could be hard at times. Dark chocolate is something good to have, something sweet. Just make sure it has no milk in it. There's a lot of vegan brands out there now that just say vegan. It's just a good little sweet thing to have. And then the last thing, I just put dried fruit, because everybody likes dried fruit. Another good snack, another good thing just to fill up a meal. So with this list, you can make a little meal, like little spinach salad, add some vegan dressing on it, make some quinoa, some chickpeas, and maybe buy some sweet potatoes, roasted sweet potato. Have a high protein, high in fiber, high in vitamins. That's a quick meal right there, and you'll also have leftovers for the week, and it's cheap. And there you go.
And you're gonna be lit. You're gonna be lit. You know what I mean?
Lit.
You're gonna be super lit. You know, it's better than any Taco Bell or McDonald's, whatever nonsense you guys are out there eating. This is the way to go right here.
Yes.
You feel a lot better after you eat one of these meals. Trust me. You feel the aliveness. So, question number 2 would be, so what do you say to those who come in with the typical myths of like, I want to go vegan, but it may be too expensive. I want to go vegan, but, well, we went over what we can buy, but what are some of these like myths, and how do you combat or rebuttal these people who come up with these limited beliefs and these myths as to why they shouldn't go vegan or don't want to go vegan?
Okay, so I've been vegan for almost 7 years now. So every excuse, every little piece of bullshit, I've deadass heard all of it. I've wrote so many essays on going vegan. I've done my research. I know my shit, you know? So the biggest myth that I've probably heard is I can't go vegan because it's gonna be hard. I realize that when people say things like this, it's such a limit on themselves, and it shows how much they're disconnected from their power and from what's actually good for them. This also goes back into programming, into believing that just because it's not normal, it's not good for you. Another big myth is that going vegan is expensive. The meal that I just said before to you guys, you can buy this whole list for like under $20. There's so many videos on people going vegan for like $1 a day or $20 a month. Like, third world countries eat vegan. Grains, fruit, starches, all of that is the cheapest things that you can buy. Meat is a luxury item. Meat takes so much money to even produce. So that right there is some bullshit. Let's see, other myths. Fucking protein. If you ask me where I get my protein from, at this point I'll punch you in the face. Like, I'm so
Where do you get your protein from, fam?
From everything. Okay, first of all, protein is not even essential in our diets.
Oh.
You don't even need protein. Protein just helps you maybe gain weight, but you don't need protein. Protein is something we became so obsessed with in this day and age, and it's something that you literally don't need. But as a vegan, you can get protein from beans, from tempeh, from greens, from hemp seeds, from protein powders, protein cookies. Like, there's literally so many, it's endless what you can get protein from. And there's even certain supplements, like vegan spirulina, for example. Spirulina in 1 tablespoon has over 10 grams of protein. That's just a powder, a plant powder that is filled with iron, with nutrients, with minerals. So there's just any reason you have as to why you can't go vegan, I can come back with you with backed up facts as to why that's a myth.
Feel free to, whatever myth or thing
drop
you
in
have,
the comment. I got
drop
you.
in the comment section what myths you have. Selena's definitely is coming after that ass, so she can rebuttal all your bullshit limited beliefs, man. So number 3 would be the
This is for you.
Oh, okay.
So I'll ask this question to
right.
him.
Yeah.
So as a new vegan, what are any shifts in your physical and mental that you felt, or any struggles you've gone to, any hardships, the ups and downs? I want to know.
So as a vegan, first and foremost, energetically, the main difference is energetically. You know, before I would eat a meal and I'll get the itis, I'll get tired, I feel bloated,
Yes.
I feel uninspired because I have freaking dead animals inside of me.
Yes.
So eating vegan, energetically, I feel more, you know, I'm a highly energetic person. You know, I love interact, I love being expressive. Being vegan, it allows me to have that internal energy within me. I don't need to be drinking energy drinks or coffee or anything like that because I already feel good within.
Yeah.
That's one thing. From a mental standpoint, especially when it comes to meditation, I found the best benefits in my meditation practices. Another thing too with dieting is with the fasting, especially when I fast and I meditate, I'm able to connect more with my internal self because when
you know why though?
Because you're not processing. You're
yeah.
not digesting. When you're digesting, your cells are working on trying to digest all of that food.
And people are always fucking eating.
And you're overeating.
So your body's always focused on digesting. That's why people have so many other illnesses, because the enzymes and the cells in their body can't focus on other things because y'all always fucking eating.
Exactly.
And you're eating things that are hard to digest, hard to break down, hard to get out of your body. So it's a constant, your body's in a constant battle. You're not eating to benefit yourself.
Exactly. It's like most people are just eating to get away from themselves. Like you stay stuck. So that's what I'd say. Like from a mentality standpoint, spiritually, I think it's just the subconscious of thinking You know, we are all one. We are all one, not just with humans. We are all one with our environments, with these animals. So it's like now, like I feel guilty if I was to bite into a piece of meat, knowing that, you know what, there was a animal that was slaughtered and hurt in order for me to eat this meal. And that doesn't sit well into my subconscious, because if I'm going to be one with all and all with one, then that spiritually and subconsciously is a blockage, you know, if I try to eat meat. So those would be the three things. But I just say mainly from a energetic standpoint, as far as like clarity, I feel more compassionate towards everyone and everything, because I feel more connected. That's pretty much it, man. You know, and again, all credits to the Queen Selena's for putting your boy on. So you know.
Okay, the next point is benefits. Honestly, we need to realize that nothing but benefits come from the shift in your health. Your health will open your eyes to so much and give you so much back. Right now, a lot of people eat and it takes from them. Why not eat to give to yourself? Like, my change in eating has benefited me in ways that if I were to list it, it would just go on and on and on and on and on. It has helped me emotionally. The way I eat has helped me love myself. It has helped me release my attachments to food. Before, I was always so obsessed with like, what am I gonna eat in the morning? Where am I gonna go to eat? Like, food was just always on my mind. And the more that I realized that I want to eat to heal myself and not eat just to be full, it shifted my whole connection to food. Food helped my physical body. The way that I eat now, I have the body that I've always wanted, and I don't even have to do much. Just focus on like
she woke up like
being healthy, and that comes with being active, because we are meant to be active. If you sit on your ass all day, you don't go outside, you're not like working your body, and you're eating negative things too, this goes hand in hand into bringing you down. And a lot of people are kept down through their diet, and this goes back into programming where they don't want us to be healthy. You guys need to learn to eat naturally, eat what is from the earth, eat what humans are meant to eat. We're not meant to eat so many processed things. The things that we are eating now are filled with toxins, are filled with things that we don't even know what they do to our bodies. And this adds up on a daily basis, and really it forms as disease, it forms as mental issues. What you eat helps your mental. Like, you can literally come out of depression through just what you eat. If you're eating high vibrational foods, this reflects in your personality, reflects on your physical body. So the benefits go on and on. It helps our world. It helps the animals. You guys don't understand what this is doing to our world right now.
And what do animals eat?
Animals eat grains.
Thank you.
Grains and water. Fucking big ass gorillas with muscles. They eat fully fruit-based diet. They don't need meat. And we also have to realize, like, we eat a classified like 4 animals: chicken, beef, pork, what else? Lamb.
Yeah, lamb.
So the fact that we have a chosen 4 animals that we eat, but it's weird to eat other animals, just validates the stupidity of this diet.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense that you have a pet dog that you love, but you'll still eat a fucking cow. All animals are living creatures. We are living creatures. We are all one. And we have mass destruction through our diets. And this is playing a negative toll on us, on our earth, on the animals, as the collective. And it's time for us to make a change through our diets. So.
That's right. Some of these foods will keep you at a lower vibration, because you're eating an animal that was at a lower vibration because they've been slaughtered. You're putting that outside of your body. So shift that consciousness.
And one quick thing I want to add in. I don't have anything against eating meat, but if you're not killing the animal yourself for survival to eat, it ain't it.
Yeah,
it ain't
it's
it. You're buying packaged meat from a supermarket. You have no clue what that animal looked like, where it came from, what it went through, what it was injected with. These animals have hormones, they have sickness, they have illness. The FDA doesn't give a fuck about any of this, and we're all ingesting it. And this plays a role in meat and cheese and milk, all animal products.
At least get to know the name of your animals, man. Give that cow a name. Give that chicken a name if you're going.
They can't.
Build a relationship. Exactly. Build a relationship with them, you know. So the last one we're going to touch on would be the the harm. I think what keeps a lot of people back from transition is that they don't see any long-term effects. So I was having a conversation with a friend one time, and he's like, yeah, bro, that vegan thing is cool. It's like a phase. It's like a phase is what he called it, where it's like a lot of people want to do it. It's like a trend. And he's like, you know what? I see other people who eat meat and they're healthy and they got big physical bodies and they're, living to their 70s and their 80s, and I see them perfectly fine. So why do I need to cut off eating meat? So what would you say to those people who don't see the reason behind, or don't see the harm that they're putting into their body by not going plant-based?
I think that this just goes all back to education. And once you become educated on what a vegan diet does for you and does for the earth, you can't unlearn these things. So many people see the videos of like slaughterhouses and where their food comes from, and they're repulsed. They cry, they want to throw up, like all these really negative emotions, but they're like, damn, I can't give up meat. Does that make sense that you're so attached to a way of eating? It's literally an addiction. We are addicted to these things and we can't take it out of our life for a reason, because we're programmed. We're plugged into this way of eating, and the harms done are deeper than what we physically see. So you might see someone who's not vegan living to 70, 80, whatever, but you don't know what their inner self looks like. The way you eat reflects so much on both the outside and the inside. The harms done from eating live animals and they're like the products, like it's even hard for me at this point to wrap my head around how many people are so blind to this simple concept and the benefits that come with it and the harms that are so apparent. We just are keeping our eyes closed, and it's a matter of opening your eyes. I was telling Albert earlier, the most intelligent people that I know and the most spiritually connected, the most awakened, they don't eat animal products. Does that make sense to you guys? And the most angry person I've ever met in my life, with the most worst intentions, only ate McDonald's, only drank alcohol. They didn't care. They didn't care about their diet, and reflected in so many ways in their personality. So
yeah, so the point being, those are the 5 main things that I think most people who come into the vegan lifestyle. These are just some of the basics. Obviously there's more, but hopefully this gave you some insights as to why you should definitely make this shift. Your body's going to thank you for it. Your mindset, your consciousness, everything is going to start opening up for you the moment you decide to make that shift. So
it's a win-win, you guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Much love, many blessings. Give me a like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to see more beneficial stuff. And just open your eyes. Open your eyes. Be open to new things. That's so important in becoming your best self.
That's right.
Forget everything you learned in the past. It doesn't matter. Today matters.
That's right. Love and light. Peace.
Bye.